Damn, I don't even want to rewatch this shit.
How you spell Wednesday? Because I'm writing that right now.
WED, and then NES, Nintendo Entertainment System, and then Day.
Did you see they're coming out with the Nintendo 64 in 4K?
What?
Yeah.
A Nintendo 64? Wait, what are you talking about? Where did you see that?
They're re-releasing the Nintendo 64, but it's gonna be 4K quality.
What the fuck? Oh, you're right. Hell yeah, I'm playing that shit. Next year, 250. I'm done. I'm gonna buy it.
Damn, that's cheap.
I know. Dude, I've played Zelda so many times, and I still don't get tired of it.
I don't know how you do that shit.
You've never been into video games, huh, Eric?
No.
Loser.
Just for little kids.
You're just a loser, bro.
Oh man, this shit is my childhood. I fucking love this shit.
Hang out with grown folks.
You hang out with island?
Oh man. Damn, coming out with the white one. I'm gonna have to buy that.
Hey, Market Mondays. I barely saw it yesterday. That shit had me scared and freaked out, bro. I'm like, I gotta sell out all my positions.
Wait, what'd they say?
They just make it seem like we're going down. What were they talking about? I don't know. I can't remember, but I just remember thinking. And then they were Ian even said, "Don't sell your positions," but it does seem like we're gonna go down.
Oh, what happened to that? Market will recover this week.
It did.
Barely.
Look at this. Everyone thought we were all right here. Everyone's awesome. Boom, end of day.
Hell yeah.
But what were they talking about? I forgot. I just remember Rashad then said, but don't sell your positions because we encourage dollar cost averaging.
Yep. That's why I'm trying to get paid, dude. I want to buy more.
Yeah, man. I've been buying at fucking 80 and then she got under 80 at one point. Bitcoin.
I know.
That's annoying because I dropped the whole grand and that's all I had. I need to be more patient with that.
Damn, at least you had fucking money.
That was a great entry.
Huh?
It was.
That's a great entry.
I got in at 86.
That's good.
I mean, it's cool. I just got to work on my patience, or at least strategize differently. Where I put 500 in at 86, and then put the other 500. I don't know, with my patience, see where it goes.
But you didn't know that it would drop.
But it's what we've been anticipating.
You too.
You were.
What'd you say?
You were anticipating 70?
Isn't those the numbers we've been discussing?
73?
It was a level of interest, but I didn't know it would. I mean, hasn't hit it, but it still could hit it actually.
Dude, looks like it's consolidating. I hope it's consolidating.
If you bought the 1,000 at 73, you'd have 0.013 whatever, and you bought at 86, you have like 0.011.
Wait, it has 0.3.
I have to learn about also pulling profits at the high.
What?
I got to learn about pulling a little bit of profits at the high just to reinvest it, because obviously we're aware where we're at in our knowledge that once it gets to a high, there's going to be a pullback. But
I told you to do that with XRP.
You did, bruh, and I didn't. I gotta work on that. Because once again, the uneducated mindset is like, well, what if it keeps going?
It never does, ever.
I won't do that with Bitcoin though.
No, not with Bitcoin, not with Bitcoin. With like altcoins and shit.
XRP is not an altcoin, bruh.
Gonna all its way to the bottom.
Whoa. Where are we at? I didn't enter my trade until 7:03. I was watching the market, watching what it was telling me. I'd be talking to the market like, I'd be like, talk to me, baby, like it's my girlfriend.
Let's get Friday done with.
Yeah, it was over this shit.
My first trade was at 58.79 after seeing this fucking 1,000 lot outlier. It was on this first pullback right here, but in hindsight, it was right under VWAP, like right. Wait, what the fuck? Why does it look different here? Oh, what time was it at? What time was your trade, Gabriel?
6:36.
6:36. Damn.
Damn.
Yep.
Got some early
I
birds.
was gonna say this dude wanted to end his day early.
I think he
I
told us
went
at
in
the
my life
beginning.
after the trade.
Yeah, that one wasn't the greatest.
Nope. And my next one, don't even like talk about it.
What time was it at? 6:46. So damn, it's farther than I thought. Oh, it's not even that time yet. Fuck, I'm
Dude, every time I listen to a Carmine video, I get a bias on what to look out for the next trading day. And he mentioned this thing about pops. So, like, let's say you have a target for entry, and then it pops like past it. So once it pops past my entry price, is when I get in, so that it lowers my my stop loss risk. But that shit has not been working for me at all week. I got to figure out how to adjust the stop, because I'll have my stop and I'm like, oh, it's gonna make my risk even lower if I get in closer to the stop, but then it ends up reaching my stop when I entered, and I'm like, fuck.
I remember he said that, and I tried it. I was like, oh, no, it's not gonna work for me.
I get what
It
he
fucked me up
meant,
too.
but it fucked me up.
See, I entered right here, and there was no sign of buyers yet. I was obviously using this outlier 58.80. It had popped above, so I was like, okay, I'm looking for a pullback to hold. And I guess because of this consolidation slightly, I was like, oh, we're holding. And then I liked how SVP looked here. And then on my chart, it had popped up off of 30-minute demand here. So I was waiting for that pullback to hold around here. And I did see it slightly holding, but there was no sign of buyers. And it ended up fucking me, and I quickly got stopped for that first trade. My bad. And then my next trade, again at 6:48:08. So right here, I got long again, and it did pop up quickly. Did my 7-point rule, and then it fucking dropped fast. But I had my stop 25 cents away from break even, just because I was not super locked in. And then again, I tried it at 7 a.m. That's one thing I will give myself. All my trades were like in the same area, so I do like that. I just couldn't like be patient for that right moment.
Yeah, it's hard to catch him.
Oh no, oh yeah, 648. Oh wait, I might have taken one other one. Oh, at 650. At 650, I took a third trade,
Oh,
which was like right here. Also around those same entries I had taken. So if you look here, I put where all my entries were around the same area. This was my first entry, my second entry, and then this was my third entry, which is like right here. This one ended up being a break even too. Actually, when I seen this, I was like, all right, we should pop now. And the fact that we didn't pop, I was like, I'm getting stopped.
What did you
there
enter
you go.
long?
Yeah,
You were just a little too early on your analysis, bro.
I got stopped at 653, which was around right here. And then did I try it again? Fourth trade? Yeah. At 7 a.m. was my fourth trade.
703 was my first.
Damn, you got in right when I got auto liquidated.
But I got
You got liquidated too?
Yeah.
Oh, your daily loss?
Yeah, I thought I had my daily loss at 45 and I have it at 40.
Oh,
Actually, I have to
I have
switch.
that. I have that bitch at 50 now. Fuck that.
But I got lucky on my trade because it hit my stop fast, like within seconds, and it was before I was able to set my hard stop. And I was about to click it, and I was like, "Holy shit! It already passed my hard stop," but it immediately reversed up. So I just got lucky on that.
On my fourth trade, my bad. In that we had this 5880 outlier and then seeing that this 5883 outlier appeared, I was like, okay, once we popped up, I was like, if we pull back to it, I want to see us hold. And we slightly pulled back to it. And the fact that we were above 5880 and 5883, I got in at 70035. So like right here somewhere. Because we had popped and then pulled back, and then I seen some aggressive buying, and I was like, all right, I'm gonna try it again. But then I don't even know where I got filled at 87, and my stop was at 85. But I ended up getting auto liquidated at 703, which was like even at my fucking tree on.
This is where I got in. Boom, boom, boom.
Short?
Long.
Oh. Dude, never mind.
Wait, what made you get in, Eloy?
There was some outliers right there. At least when I look at yours, I don't see them, but there were some outliers on mine that I entered on. There was an outlier at 5882, and then there was another outlier at 5880. I entered at the 5880, like I said, from like my last,
Oh,
and
the
I
same
did,
one. It's just different.
and
Okay, 5882.
because I had the 5882 and the 5880, I was like, let me just wait for the 80 so I don't make the same mistake I did prior, where I got in at the first outlier. I was like, well, if this is meant to be, let me see it get in at the second outlier. Let me see it test the second outlier.
But you said you would have got stopped or some shit?
Yeah, it did like a quick pop past my stop that I was trying to set up, but it reversed instantly. It was like a quick pop and then back up. I
Where
was
was your
literally,
stop?
my stop ended up being, the stop I wanted it to be was 58.78, but it went to 58.76 before it reversed, as when it reversed. But I was literally on
Wait,
Ninja Trader on the Dom
how'd you
about to
get
set the
filled?
hard
What
stop
price did you get filled
at 58.81.25.
80. It's around right here, right?
Yeah, at 703.
So like somewhere right here. And then this would have stopped you out, you said?
What price is that?
58.78.
I think I got in a little bit before that first dip. Like you're looking at a W right now. I think I got in on one like a little before that. Like the red
This
bubbles
is
before
703.58.
703. I got in at 703.41. I don't know how much of a difference that makes.
Damn, you got in right at the bottom of the stip.
Yeah, like I said, it happened so fast. I was literally on the Dom trying to click on the hard stop, and I was like, "Oh shit!" But
But
then
it doesn't even look like you would have got stopped.
at least because I have both written down. I have my original plan written down, and then I have the actual numbers that were in the order details. My original stop was 78, and then because it went past it, I set it to 76, and I was like, "Fuck! If it gets to 76, then," which luckily it never did.
What was your exit?
58.81. And my original, that was what it ended up being. My original plan was to get out at
And your
82.
exit?
Oh, no, no, my bad. 93. It was high at day. My target
So
was
at
high at
what
day at 7:10:51.
oh, oh.
Oh, yeah, I've been out. I was telling Gabe earlier, there's a quick 60 pointer from the logo.
Clean.
Little layup.
Ah,
Trading, guys.
yeah,
This is what we do. We trade.
We lose. That's what we do.
you lose. I'm green on the month, homie.
Yeah, fuck
That's
that.
baby. Yeah, that's all I got for this one.
Hey,
Yep.
I'm working on this new project that's I'm gonna release on Instagram. I did a dope freestyle that I think it's worthy of posting.
Post it, dude. Post that shit.
I'm like working because I had written it all to a specific beat, but then I was practicing it on other beats, and I'm like liking how it sounds on other beats. So I'm probably gonna record it on 3 different beats and then send it to y'all first to be like which one's better, and then I'll post which one gets the most votes.
Hey, we're like, hey, Eloy, have you been studying? He's like, nah, I've been rapping.
My 8 Mile shit. No, I don't even. No, I haven't. I don't spend time. The only time I work on my raps are when I'm driving home. So I'll just drive on my car ride.
He's gonna make songs about his reviews.
I got some bars in there that relate. I didn't want to sound
Mm-hmm.
too much like this whole rap was about investing. It's like a dope line, and I just have random little lines of like words you'll understand that are about like what we're studying and shit. But I didn't. I tried to make sure I didn't make it all about that, so I could sound like lame as fuck.
You're putting subliminal investing messages in to get in people's heads.
I did. I said. I try to do metaphors where I say like instead of buy low, sell high, I say we cruise low and we ride high, and like I somehow flip it in there.
Post that shit. I want to hear it.
Y'all are gonna. I think y'all will appreciate it. I don't know if y'all are gonna be jocking it, but y'all appreciate it.
I like the news we have this coming week. We got PMI at 6:45 and construction spending at 7 on Monday. Tuesday, no news. 6:45 we have PMI on Wednesday. Thursday, not much. Wholesale inventories, not too crazy. And then Friday, US jobs report at 5:30. It's pretty good news week.
Dude,
The
that George
following
Strait, Chris Stapleton about to come on Saturday, July 19th. I'm there.
what?
The little ad next to the
The
screen.
banner.
It said George Strait and Chris Stapleton.
Oh. I think March is gonna be a good. It's gonna be a good trading one. I foresee it. I foresee it. As far as structure with ES, what are we looking at daily? I mean, we bounced at that trend line, so Bulls still have a chance here holding that. As far as upside resistance, I'd say, fuck, I didn't want to go that far. That yesterday's high here is gonna have some also right
Resistance.
here. Yeah. I think motherfucker. Cause this here is showing some resistance. If we hold above this, definitely gonna be looking at target 6007 and above this. We gotta see what happens up here. So I would say this is resistance, this possibly some resistance, this 3 hour at 6057, and then if we get above that, we're pushing for those highs again.
Sounds
But
good.
we'll see what Sir Trump says.
Hey, Elon Musk was on a new episode of Joe Rogan. Y'all should check that out.
Bro,
Yeah.
another one.
Yeah, he just came out with it yesterday, and I was like, it kind of sucks though that Joe's like befriended him so much. Where I'm like, I want you to give him some pushback, but he doesn't.
You watched the whole thing?
I got it, not the whole thing, but like a good amount, maybe like an hour and a half. Where I wanted him to push him on the Nazi salute, but Joe Rogan was like, "Why did anyone think you were doing the Nazi salute?" I was like, "Why wouldn't anyone think that, bro? Like, that's what it looked like."
What are you guys gonna learn next week?
I'm still on my market context. I think I need to emphasize that more than I did this past week, my market context. Just because I missed short opportunities that I think contextually I should have been paying attention to. So I really want to emphasize context. Still using NQ and ES weakness and strength. And just remaining calm, like not like paying attention. Like on Friday when I realized my heart was racing, I was like, for some reason it stuck out to me like a lot. Like I was able to notice like my emotions were switching up on me. So I would say those three things: market context, the weakness, and also with the calmness concept, like really like paying attention to being aware of like my stop with order flow and whatnot. Like, I feel like those two go hand in hand. When my heart races like that, I cut my execution is off. So kind of just those three things, I guess. I'm actually gonna write that down.
Yeah, I was gonna say similar to what Eric said. Like, there's a few things that stood out in the last 3 weeks that I've been continuing to work on. So the stronger instrument thing stands out to me. The context still is what I'm like. That's just like automatic now throughout the intraday, where I'm like, how can I develop context? Like, where's their context building up? Where's their context building up? And then the last thing is my stop losses, like understanding risk to reward ratio a little more, which will help me like set better stops.
Yeah, for me, I'm gonna do the same thing pretty much, but uh, also like if I'm gonna control my emotions a little more. Like if I lose one, then don't be so quick to enter another one just because I want to win one for the day, and also pay attention more to the stronger instrument thing. I need to work on that because I'm so confused still. And yeah, it's pretty much the same shit. Work on stops, work on targets, and market context. Pretty much it.
Sick. I think we're on our way, boys.
Looking at
Sure.
NQ, that supply on ES, is it the stronger instrument right now? NQ right now is at plus 1.47. ES is at plus 1.39. If but NQ stronger. I think also paying attention to what NQ does here at this 3-hour supply is going to be key to me.
Does that number, the positive number that's showing that NQ is stronger right now, does that change throughout the time, throughout the different time frames?
Good question actually. Let's see. I'm gonna go to 5 minutes. Nope, it stays the same.
Oh,
It will change when market opens.
Yeah, it'll definitely change the market. I also look at it like when I'm charting the night before. I like to kind of just know which instrument is looking stronger, because it kind of continues into the morning, unless like something crazy releases. But what's spot? Oh, that was another thing. I mean, I don't really. Fuck, I'm gonna say it anyways. I didn't want to say it because I don't want to create a bias for myself, but Ian said he asked on Twitter, I think, or either Market Mondays. He said, "How long does VX usually stay in like the when it pops up aggressively like this?" He said, "How long does it usually stay up here until it starts to come back down?" And I was looking at the comments because I don't know the answer, and someone who's like kind of referenced a previous Market Mondays said that last time he had said 10 days. VX tends to like be up at the highs. So when's the first day it started? Uh, yeah, it's been like that. So the first pop when started on the 25th. Is that when the drop started?
I think so, yeah. Because it was last week. I mean, it's this week, right? Am I tripping?
25th was a Tuesday, and all of my longs were wrong, so I think so. Yeah, that's when it dropped.
Don't listen to that. What I just said. Just
I did have a question about
I'll bring
VX.
it up again 10 days from now.
Quick question about VX before we get off. So that number, that if it's above that number, expect pressure to the downside. Was it like 16 and up?
The higher one would be 20, but like yeah, 16, 17, that's definitely putting some pressure on ES.
But if VX stays within those higher numbers, should we just be expecting reversal? I mean, downside pressure then on like no matter regardless of how long it stays in those numbers? Okay.
No, I would more think of it as volatility. If VX is up here, then the market's going to be more volatile. it is gonna put pressure to the downside, but that doesn't mean bulls can like right here, it pulls down and there it was a green day. Like I'll put them side by side. Oh, fuck it, it didn't let me. Oh, shit. Oh, cool.
How do you make it swivel like that?
What?
How do you make it swivel so quick like that? Am I tripping?
Yeah, I don't even know what you're talking about. Look at how this red day on VX it pulled down to 17.6, and look at how on that same day ES was green. So although it is still high up, the weakness of VX falling allowed it to be a green day. Whereas this day that we had a super aggressive pop on VX, look at how much of a drop ES had. And then this day, although we did pop up into the 20s, it rejected 20s. So the fact that it didn't stay above 20s allowed ES to end up popping. So I wouldn't say that because it's up here, expect downside. It's more like because it's up here, expect volatility. Up here, when it was in the 20s, even thinking about how the market was on Friday, even you said it, like you had to kind of have a larger stop because of how volatile the market was.
That's right. That's a good point. I remember that.
So think of higher VX as more volatile market.
I think
And
VX
yeah,
stands for volatility index, right?
oh shit, yeah, that's right. Yeah. But yeah, the higher it goes, the more downside pressure is going to be. So if we go above 20, then yeah, I would say like start looking for opportunities to short. But yeah, I think if we drop under this trend line on VX, it could take pressure off of ES to let it start having some upside. But if we hold above it, then it could put some pressure on it, but don't just be short bias.
All right.
Sure.
Tight.
That it? Is that it?
That's it.
All
Yep.
right, gang.
All right, guys.
See
Y'all
ya.
be safe in these streets.
For sure.
Lay off the drugs, folks. They ain't good
Yes,
for
sir.
About to spark right now.
Oh, you haven't quit yet?
you.
Who, me?
Yeah, I thought you were gonna quit like a million times.
I take breaks. I don't quit.
All right.
Right? That's how you talk to me.
All right, y'all.
All right, guys.
All right.
Peace.
Yeah.
Peace. Peace.
Yeah.